Grab your flashcards, grab your pen, and write down the textbook definition of assets. Now, as you can see, the textbook definition of assets are economic resources owned by an entity. So what does that mean? What the company owns. Now, download a copy of your favorite company's financial statements. Today, I'm using Ulta. Now, look at the screen. Assets. Assets are divided into current and long-term, reported in the order of liquidity, meaning how fast can you get cash if you sell them. So cash is always listed first, meaning how much cash does Ulta have in its bank at this point in time. Receivables, net. For example, when you go to Ulta and they offer you to get the Ulta credit card, you charge your hair products and you, the customer, don't pay today. You pay at a later date. So Ulta is counting on this receivable. At one time, they are going to collect the cash from you. Merchandise inventories, that is what they have on their shelves and in their warehouses. Prepaid expenses and other current assets. A typical prepaid expense would be like insurance for their employees. They probably pay for the entire policy for the whole year. Like, for example, one store might have $100,000 worth of insurance for the whole year, but they don't recognize it in the 1 month. They only recognize the piece that's current for that particular month. Property and equipment. For example, the hair salon, the shampoo bowls might be considered their property and equipment because the shampoo bowls end up generating revenue since the company will have them over years and years. Goodwill. Goodwill is typically reported on the balance sheet when a company purchases another company, and that trust comes with the customers from that company. Other intangibles, assets, net. Okay, so there's tangibles, like physical products, and there's intangibles, which is non-physical products. So that could be, maybe they offer an online training course, so that would be an intangible. Deferred compensation plans, that has to do with salaries and benefits. So that is an example of what kind of assets are included on Ulta's balance sheet. I have a homework assignment for you. Go and download your favorite company's financial statements and look at the assets on the balance sheet. And what I want you to do is I want you to print it out, like old school print it. And then by cash, I want you to write examples like Bank of America, Navy Federal. And then for receivables, write credit cards. And give yourself some examples, because then this is really gonna start to come together for you. I don't want you to just memorize a bunch of facts and forget it. I want you to really take real world accounting examples and put them in your brain.